So I'm in Houston, Texas, door dashing, and I'm happening to pick an order up from Jersey Mike's, and this Nom Nom Noodles is right next to me. Let's see. Oh, this hoe ghost town. Ooh, Jesus. Y'all still on business?
It's just me. Hey. Hey, sis. I just wanted to process how empty it was. Just wanted to process how empty it is.
Stop playing. They got a thing full of food. Nobody.
Y'all stop. Y'all about to make me cry for real. Like, I just finished work. It's 6:56. I just finished. The phone been ringing off the hook non-stop. Non-stop. We need another nail tech. Just know we need another nail tech. If y'all know any black nail techs in the city of New Orleans that's looking for a job, looking for a nail home, send them my way, please. Please.
It just dawned on me that Asians are having a FAFO moment. I've always fucking hated the 39 to 42% of Asians who voted for Donald Trump because I was like, how could you be that fucking stupid to vote against your best interest? And they're all racist over here thinking that they're better than everybody else, that they're not going to be detained and deported by ICE because it's all the Mexicans that are going to be detained. Not really caring about anybody else but themselves. And now after the Rick Chow verdict, when Asians are coming out in groves talking about, well, don't freaking punish a whole community of Asians by boycotting all Asian businesses, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this whole time they just cared about themselves. That's why they voted the way they did. Black people boycotting Asian businesses was not on my bingo card, but this is fucking a great twist of 2026. Can you do me a solid favor, though? While you're boycotting Asian businesses and talking amongst yourselves of which businesses to boycott, can you, prioritize the store owners who are registered Republicans? Yeah, fuck MAGA and anybody who voted for him. Sapo.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share the video to help the channel out. I'll be back with my commentaries.
And this is not really a boycott. It's a permanent ban because there is no way we're going to make this much progress and then start backtracking. We are doing a permanent transfer of wealth into the black community. And do not worry about or concern yourself with the folks who don't want to join the movement, because there are some people who just will never stand for shit. That's why people walk all over them, because they don't stand for anything. And that's okay. That's their right. But like I said, we're not trying to convince nobody of shit, nor do we need any allies, because the black dollar is very powerful on its own. And shout out to all the business owners who have been getting an influx of all this damn business since this whole thing started. I'm loving these videos of people coming forward, talking about they selling out of their products. They having to order more. That means we are truly standing on business this time around and showing them how powerful we really are. So yeah, we got to keep it up. And don't let it be 6 months down the line and then let me see y'all up in these folks' business. Because no, we not patronizing with these people no more. That's it. Like I said, this is not Asian hate. This is black love. That's it. That's all we doing. I don't have no hate for no other race, but I do have a love for my own community, and we need to start showing each other that love.
The way y'all keep coming with excuses as to why these nail shops and other Asian businesses and restaurants and stuff are empty, y'all really don't believe that when black people set their minds to it, that they can actually stick to it and make differences. But then again, yes, y'all do. It's why y'all try so hard to convince us, like white supremacists have always done for so many years, that it doesn't matter when we unify, when clearly it does. But to see y'all writing all these excuses, it's a Monday, oh, it's still too early, or this, or maybe just people are standing on their word, black people, and keeping their money in black businesses. Bravo, black people.
Look at the motherfuckers that try to call us out and shit like that. Why the fuck the black people get free marketing? Why my business don't get no free marketing? Why the fuck? I guess I'm black business now. They trying to label their business as a black-owned business when they Asian. They putting stickers in the damn motherfucking window, talking about some Black Lives Matter and fucking black-owned business. Then they walk out Asian as hell. Like, you ain't black. I thought this was a black-owned business. Hey, what's up, my nigga? No, bitch, you ain't a black-owned business. So now y'all afraid of motherfucking competition. Y'all called us the fuck out. And now y'all motherfuckers afraid of some competition. Oh, that's funny as hell. I thought we needed y'all niggas. Oh, okay.
The audacity, the level of entitlement to think that you can dictate how someone else decides to spend their money. There's still a mental ownership that other races of people wish to maintain over us. We're expected to rally in the streets for everyone's causes. We're expected to vote a certain way. We're expected to spend our money with certain people. And if we don't do those things, apparently we're racist or we're not a POC ally, as if everything that we've done in this country hasn't laid the groundwork for everyone else to come here and have any semblance of success. I just need people to remember that Black people are not anyone's slaves, physically or mentally.
I just passed by a boycott of an Asian hair store here in Houston. And immediately when I get on TikTok, I see a post of a young gentleman saying people all over the country are boycotting Asian hair stores and Asian nail salons because of what happened to Cyrus. The most liked comment said, why punish other businesses that had nothing to do that? And my response to that is very simple. Because I can't look at the color of your skin to determine whether you're friend or foe. For years, y'all have looked at the color of our skin and looped us all as criminals, as has-beens. We ain't gonna never be nothing and we are tired. But when we do it to you, it's a problem. But Drea, we're not all like that. And I understand that you're not all like that. But I am not willing to walk into another store or into another business that don't have somebody that look like me to find out that you're not one of the cool ones. What do? We stop going to all of your establishments. We start supporting our own, period. I'm about to start putting together a series of Black Wall Street Zooms that is free, that is for everybody in the Black community that can come and start learning about resources in your area for you to support your own people. And I know that there's an app out there that you can go to. I'm not talking about no app. I'm talking about real conversations, real people that you can connect to in your area.
Hey, you Black-owned motherfuckers, supermarkets, all that shit, Black-owned. This your time. Lower them prices and make your bread. This is the great shift that can happen right now. Don't try to get greedy and make all your money out one person. You see what's going on in the world. Go ahead and lower them prices. Watch what happens.
Black people, as a collective, we should have been supporting Black businesses from the very beginning, okay? And I am also talking to myself in this because, you know, the Rick Chow situation has definitely opened my eyes to how people of color that aren't Black don't really see Black people as human beings, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying all people of color who aren't Black feel that same way, but it is just an overwhelming majority of non-Black people of color who want to uphold white supremacy in thinking that they're going to get their fair share when they're not, you know, because white people, they don't like any of us, you know what I mean? So I'm just really happy to see Black people spending their money wisely and going to places where they are respected, where they are supported, and just pouring back into our own community, okay? Because here's the thing. It's not racist for Black people to want to find more Black-owned businesses in order to have money circulating within our own community, okay? Because historically, Black businesses, when Black people were by themselves, Wall Street, we can talk about that, people just targeting our businesses and our communities just because we were helping ourselves. It is disgusting. It is a piece of history in America that honestly is just really heartbreaking. So I feel like since we have the choice and the resources to support each other, we should, So I am in full support of all of us supporting Black businesses, and I can't wait to find more. So, yeah.
And to the people who got something to say about people boycotting Asian businesses, why is it bothering you? Let's start there. Heart posture is everything. Even the Black people coming out and critiquing it, why is it bothering you? Why? Is it bothering you that Black people don't want to spend their dollars with people that treat them like crap? Tell me. Tell me. And then I hear some people say, well, the Asians have everything. They have this app. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. So we're going to do what we can and let people do what they can do. Why is that bothering any of you people? Start there. Tell me, why is it bothering you, especially black people? That since people are coming out, not the violent, stupid people, but people that choose not to spend their money with these people. First, especially it's a lot of the Republican conservative people. First, y'all was all on Ice Baby. And now y'all against black people with everybody, right? Yeah, this is what I say. This is ridiculous. And that's why I had to stop speaking out like to black people so much and reprimanding us, because people don't know how to take it into context. Because you're reprimanding your own people. People think it's a gateway or a doorway for racist other weird shit to go on, and that other people can stand up and try to dog black people out all day. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not what I'm here to do. And a lot of black people don't mind that shit, but I mind it. I don't like that shit at all. I don't see what's the point. How is that bothering you? Finally, black people are coming together some sort of way. Why is that bothering anybody? Please, somebody get up here and tell me. Why? Why is that bothering? Oh, they could be doing this. There's people do. That's great. Let it start somewhere. It's not hurting nobody but them pockets of them Asian people who want to treat us bad. Don't act like this just started. Like I said, back since the 90s, I've been getting treated like shit in all kind of Asian shops. So what's the problem? This is crazy.
This is why I'm going to forever stand with my people and let them know that when we come together, we are unstoppable and strong. Now we have so many different communities speaking out, you know, and letting their true colors show. And bitch, one thing about us, when we see the color you really are, we're going to hold you accountable. Y'all think the black dollar don't matter, but when we take our money away from y'all big-ass corporations, it don't exist. And that is power. That is power. When we stand together. Like, stop playing with black people. Y'all want to be makeup artists so bad and play in black people's face, but bitch, guess what? Y'all done beat us enough, and we ready to show y'all that when we come together, this is what black excellence is. I'm standing with my people. If my people saying we ain't going to all of these Asian spots and these Chinese spots that don't respect our community and love us like we pour nothing but fucking love into y'all.
What's up? Come on, man. They tripping, bro. As a people, bro. Like, man, hold on. I'm going in here. On the real. I ain't bullshitting. I'm in here. Hey, sister. Excuse me, y'all. I ain't trying to intrude on what y'all got going on.
Brooke don't have it.
Y'all know about the boycott, right? We boycotting all Asian beauty supply shops, nail shops, stores. There's a black-owned beauty supply store called Savannah Beauty Supplies here on Egan Road in Madison. Savannah Beauty Supplies. We're sticking together. We're not giving them our money no more. For real.
And you know what? And I said that. I was just trying to get there.
Savannah Beauty Supply.
Okay.
Pass the word.
I promise you.
I'll holler at y'all here.
Yeah, I'll let them out there.
For sure, I got you.
I looked it up. It's on the east side.
Yes. If it's out y'all way, I'm sorry. But this is something we're trying to do as a people.
No, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? We're taking our dollar back. Yeah. And we're gonna put it back in our community. So far, that's the only beauty supply store we got as a people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
that's why I didn't know we have one.
Right. So that's where our money gotta go. We boycotting Asian nail shops, all that. You know what I'm saying? Look me up, John King on Facebook. I'll be posting nail techs. I'll be posting nail techs, all that on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? John King, pop out Glock out on Facebook, bro. Please spread the word. Spread the word, please. Y'all too. Y'all, thank y'all. Get active, y'all. Hold each other accountable, man. Just do it politely, for real. Come on, man, get on y'all shit. Let's do this shit.
The amount of people that are just figuring out that black people have decided collectively, you know, for the most part, to boycott Asian establishments. Y'all didn't know? I'm sorry. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, well, you know, it was just one Asian. It doesn't mean that all of them are like that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It really doesn't. However, Yeah, we move in packs. We move collectively as a group to prove a point. To prove a point. And so then people are like, that's why there's all of this division. It creates division. It creates division. Well, they have been collectively trying to divide us for the longest. So we're going to remove ourselves. We're going to remove our money, our black dollars. See, Target figured it out, and they're still struggling, right? And then the Caucasians and the Alabaster disasters were like, yeah, we don't like Target either, right? And that's where change happens. That's where change happens, because it also forces those other businesses and the Asian businesses to look and step outside of themselves to see if there is any, and there is, and that's the reality of it. So I won't talk about the fact that my nail tech is African American and has been for a very long time. I'm aware of disparities, and I have discernment. I just have discernment about the people around me and the people that I want around me. So, yeah.
And I wanted to share a video with all of the black people who keep popping up on my timeline talking about they would not support a boycott and they're going to continue to eat their Chinese food. Y'all keep patronizing these Asian businesses and the buffets and all of that. Don't worry about it. After watching this, I hope your ass get sick, real sick, because y'all some damn fools. Check this out.
Well, get this, one restaurant, 110 violations. And on top of all of that, our cameras caught something disturbing on camera that even still exists in the kitchen now.
In tonight's Dirty Dining, Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinstein tries to get some answers from an owner who doesn't want you to know what inspectors found recently.
I don't know what this is. This is fish on the floor. We don't know if it was going to be cooked or used for sushi, but we do know it doesn't belong on a filthy, wet, greasy kitchen floor. We are in the kitchen at China Buffet at 11379 Bird Road. Inspectors recently found 110 violations here, and we saw some of the issues still exist. You have steak on the floor. Can you just take the steak off the floor? Yeah. That bin of raw meat was very close to that piece of fish we found on the floor. No one could tell us what was in this sink in the dishwashing area. There are 3 full pages of violation after violation. Roaches near a sink and a food prep table, chicken, beef, pork, ham, dumplings, all out of temperature. The dish machine was not sanitizing. Food debris, encrusted materials, mold, grease was found on almost everything from ovens to the soda guns. There was evidence of an employee smoking in a food prep area. There was an objectionable odor in the kitchen. That could be coming from this bathroom that was in the kitchen. It was full of standing water and reeked of sewage. What in the world is going on here? The owner doesn't want to talk about it. No cameras. No cameras what? First of all, don't touch. First of all, don't touch the camera.
Don't touch the camera.
Talk to my attorney.
Don't touch my camera. Don't touch my camera.
110 violations.
And I want y'all to continue to stay on these folks' necks by calling the health department when y'all see these violations, because they trying to take out the whole damn community.
So you got black people talking about how they're going to boycott Asian businesses, and then you have like Asian people coming on here like complaining or giving their take on black people doing that. And as a 38-year-old black man, one thing I notice when I see all this going on is how y'all don't seem to understand how to appeal to black people at all. And every time I see an Asian business owner get on here and say you shouldn't boycott us, you don't understand you're making the matters worse. So let me teach you how to appeal to black people. If you want to appeal to black people, you have to be preemptive. Like you can't say something after a black person has complained about it. You have to do that. Like you have to come from the very beginning without being told. For example, like my mom. Let's say if she wants the house clean, we all can see that it's dirty. The moment she has to tell us to clean the house, it's already worse. Like you see it's dirty, just go ahead and do it. You saw an Asian man kill a black boy, shot him in the back. That's the time to say something. Y'all didn't say anything then. Y'all were very quiet. You didn't really care. And then when black people say, you're not going to get any more of our money, now you are speaking out about it. And it's mostly the money part. Like not, hey, that's terrible. It's don't stop giving us your money. When ICE is deporting Mexican people, black people are vocal. When the president is being racist against people who aren't black people are vocal. when the police are treating any race unfairly, even when they're treating white people unfairly, black people are vocal. However, when a black kid dies, the only people that are vocal are black people, no one else. So then when black people are saying they're going to boycott your businesses, it has absolutely nothing to do with racism or the hatred of Asian businesses or anything like that. It is the instinct to protect the people who will protect us. You saw the guy come on TikTok and he is talking about how dare you boycott black businesses, like he's trashing black people all while dressed like a black man. It's like so many people love the culture, but they don't love us, and we don't understand that. And in those situations, black people don't get violent. Black people are just like, you don't support us? Fine, we won't support you. And in this situation, it's like a follow the lead kind of thing. It's like black people, we were supporting you. Like black people supported those businesses. They then learn the people don't support black people. So then they're like, okay, well, fine. That's what it is. So the point is, you can't just support black people when it benefits you. Like, you have to just be a decent, kind human being. And when you see people being treated unfairly, regardless of what their color, you got to take care of them. That's the only thing black people are trying to convey that America seems to not understand.
After that Asian man got away with murdering a black teenager, this other Asian man came on the internet and said that it's impossible for the black community to boycott Asian businesses. And let's just show them that nothing's impossible. Because from now on, I'm not buying anything Asian. If I know any business that it's Asian owned or Asian people will get benefit from it, I will not be buying from them. And I hope people make lists of businesses that are Asian owned so we can start boycotting them, because the disrespect to not only get away with murder, but to come on the internet and taunt the black community saying that it's impossible for them to boycott you. Yeah, we're not gonna tolerate that. Or as far as me, I'm joining in the boycotting. Like, I am not going to be buying nothing from Asian business. If I craving sushi, I'm gonna go to the Mexican restaurants who make Mexican sushi, and I'm gonna eat some Mexican sushi. But I'm no longer supporting Asian businesses. You guys suck. And you guys not only suck for like getting away with murder and joining in the white people for this systematic racist system, but you guys are dirtbags to even think that you can come on the internet and taunt black people like that. Like, how fucking dare you? And trust and believe, we will boycott you.
In a world where money is more important than lives, boycotting is always going to be the answer besides violence. All the other solutions that we've had over the years have done nothing. They haven't brought sympathy to our plight. They don't actually humanize us or anything. They dehumanize us on a daily basis. We have to prove why we deserve empathy. We have to be perfect human beings in order to be seen as people. They want us to choose violence. They want us in the streets, so Trump has an excuse to enact martial law. Why don't y'all understand that by now? They need black bodies in the streets so they have a reason, so they have an excuse to harm all of us. And that is why they continue to throw injustice at us left and right. They want us angry. They want us in the streets. They've done it. History proves this. So instead of us throwing our lives on the line, you use your pockets in your wallet. How hard is that for y'all to understand? America has went out of its way to make it harder for us to live without the government. They've made our cities unwalkable. They've made it impossible for you to help your neighbor. That's the world we live in. So of course they're gonna dehumanize black people every chance that they get. Of course they are. It makes it easier for everybody else to swallow when they see us being picked off one by one. They can justify it in their minds. So the best way for us to fight back without more of us being slaughtered is to use your wallet. That's that simple, guys.
So I know everybody in my community is supporting my community only. We're not going to any other places like nail salons, beauty stores that aren't owned by our community. So, I mean, I feel like that should go for creators too. Like, you should be buying from your community. So find your creator on TikTok. It doesn't have to be me. And buy from us. Support us. This is our business.
Asian man that came on TikTok talking about how Black people can go ahead and boycott their businesses, whether it's beauty supply stores and nail salons, and how they can just go over to the white neighborhoods and get money from them. Okay, then go do that. Because if it was so easy for you to be in those neighborhoods, then why weren't you over there to begin with? It's strategically placed for beauty supply stores, nail salons, and liquor stores to be placed in the Black community because you know that's where all the money's going to come from. The Asian man that came on TikTok and said what he said is a prime example of why Black people are boycotting to begin with. They're just exposing what we've always known, this secret weird hatred, this secret weird animosity towards us when we've done nothing to you. I saw another young lady on TikTok talking about how there was xenophobia that was being pushed towards Asian community when Donald Trump had first got elected and Asians were getting beat up in broad daylight. And she was talking about how when Asians were talking about POC solidarity and Black people came to their aid, but now it's shoes on the other foot, they're nowhere to be found. It's our problem and it's our fault. Which is exactly why Black people are boycotting, because we recognize that we can have solidarity for everybody else, but nobody can have solidarity when it comes to us in our community.
Hey, don't scroll past this post because I need some help and I need you to help me. Where's the BLK Beauty Supplies in St. Louis? Okay, now hit these buttons over here because I know you're going to need this in the future too. And don't be playing, y'all. Y'all see my hair. Y'all see my hair. Y'all know I don't even be out here like this. So don't do that. Also, we got to show them as Black people and with our Black dollars that have literally helped them build all the beauty supplies in our Black communities and neighborhoods that our Black dollar means something, okay? Because truthfully, Ming Ling and Mr. Hung, guess what? Your people ain't coming in there. None of your people want a 27-piece, do they? Mm-hmm. None of your people is trying to get a bust down middle part and want it Black, are they? No. They not shopping with you. Your own people not even shopping with you, but you're going to disrespect the people that put y'all on? Okay, yeah. All right, anyway, so report to this post, our BLK Beauty Supplies. Tag it in the comments. Because, I mean, I want them Black. I love being Black. Black. I love being Black. Bye.
And child, I need us to start thinking differently. Yeah, because everybody keeps calling this a boycott. But baby, this ain't no boycott. No, this is a wealth transfer. Yeah, and sugar, it's long overdue. Because for generations we've been taught that spending our dollars is just about buying a product. And baby, that ain't what it is. Every dollar is an investment in somebody else's community. Every dollar helps somebody hire employees. Yeah, buy property, build generational wealth, send their children to college, expand their business. Y'all following me? So when we intentionally decide to spend our money with businesses that don't respect us, don't invest in us, don't hire us, and don't stand with us, we're not just taking money away, we're transferring it. We're redirecting it. We're making a deposit somewhere else. Think about that. Every time you choose a Black-owned restaurant, a Black-owned beauty supply, a Black-owned contractor, a Black-owned bookstore, a Black-owned coffee shop, a Black-owned accountant, a Black tech company, baby, that's a deposit. That's a wealth transfer. And I need us to stop thinking about this as something temporary. This cannot be something we do for 2 weeks because we're angry. This has got to be a lifestyle. Because if our dollars help build other communities, imagine what those same dollars could do if we start investing in our own. Yeah, think about that. Baby, this is our first deposit. Now let's keep it up. All right, good people, drink your water, stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your Black business.
When the Black community is talking about boycotting Asian businesses, everybody should be in agreement with them. And for the people who really just don't understand or agree with me, I just really want you to also understand that they are not in your business, because there are some Asian people that only shop at Asian places. Only. Like, I'm talking about people that will drive all the way to like Orange County in LA and just go to get boba, dim sum, noodle houses, Korean barbecue, like, and they just stick with that same thing. And they're not saying anything about it. I just don't understand what's the problem of wanting to support the Black community and wanting to support their own businesses at this. I think it's great. We should actually be very happy that this is what they want, and we should be in support with them. Like, we should be looking and seeking to support their community too. Like, why are you so pressed about where their money is going at this point? I don't know. And I feel like I could talk about this topic for a very long time, because how I see it is that, like, if you were to go to any other country, right? Let's just say, like, for me, I'm Chinese Cambodian. Let's say we go to Cambodia. All the business owners in that country are Cambodian, or majority of them are Cambodian. So we're here in America, and the Native Americans were here. The white Americans took their land. The Black Americans built this land. The Black Americans doesn't have an established community, and like even in the same way that Asian people do. Is that not alarming? Like, every other community out here has some sort of established business amongst even like a certain trade. But are you guys even asking, like, why is it that the Black community is not? And it's not their fault, because many people in the Black community, they do try to have businesses. They do try to do these things, but there is discrimination and there is systemic racism that prevents them from doing it. And, or if not, people be trying to shut them down just because. Do you guys don't see that? Or you guys don't ask why? I'm just like, why would you guys not want to support their decision in doing this? Like, you guys are scared about losing money. They're scared about their people being killed. How is this even a debate? And let's be very real. No one is entitled to police anybody on what they can or cannot do with their money. So for the people who are saying not everybody deserves this, that was just one person, you're being disrespectful. Stop trying to persuade them as to why they should just keep spending money with everybody else besides putting it into their own community. We should be doing it too. Every person of color should be doing it.
But, the moment we start saying boycott, now y'all want to say, oh no, we're all stuck in capitalism anyway. No. If you don't have a solution, why would you tell us to keep giving these places thousands upon thousands of hundreds of dollars every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month? Unless you have a solution, you need to be quiet. And, while we're on this topic of capitalism and the world we live in, unless you are literally practicing cooperative economics, are any of you a member of a food co-op? Have you participated in a food cooperative? Then shut up. It's all just a bunch of theory to make yourself feel better. Oh, and PSA, how could we all be capitalists if we have no capital? That's what bothers me the most about this topic. Whenever we start talking about like bad patterns of behavior, toxic dependencies and relationships that we have as a community, then a theorist wants to show up and say, until we totally divest from capitalism. Well, you know what? You show me the alternative system that you are actively participating in, and we can have a conversation. I have been a member of food cooperatives for over half of my life. I practice cooperative economics, and I look for opportunities to expand that in my day-to-day life. I'm not going to sit here and tell somebody, oh, well, a boycott's not really the answer. I don't see why. We need to support Black business. No. Mark those people who are sowing dissent and telling you that you're helpless and you can't do anything and we just need to endlessly complain online and theorize. And remember, next time you walk into an Asian-owned beauty supply store or nail shop, remember, they're talking about you behind your back. They hate you, and they're not thankful that your ancestors protested to bring them in this country.
Welcome back, guys. Have you ever noticed something is changing lately? For years, people said that certain communities have no economic power. They said people will never come together long enough to make a difference. They said consumers would keep spending money the same way they have always spent it. But what happens when people decide they have had enough? Today, we are talking about a movement that's turning heads across the country. A movement that's making business owners nervous, sparkling debates online, and forcing people to ask the important question: What happens when a community decides to invest in itself? Let's get into it. For many people, this story isn't just about a boycott, it's about frustration that has been building for decades. The anger didn't start overnight, it didn't start this year, it didn't even start with one incident. Many people feel they have spent generations supporting businesses in their neighborhood while receiving very little support in return when serious issues affect their communities. They believe their dollars have helped build wealth for others while their own neighborhood continue to struggle. Then a controversial case involved a young black victim reignites those frustrations. As emotion grew, many consumers began asking themselves difficult questions. Why are we spending our money in places that don't even seem to stand with us when it matters the most? That question quickly spread across social media. Soon, videos started appearing from all over the country. People shared lists of black-owned businesses. They promoted local entrepreneurs. They encouraged others to support businesses owned by people who reinvested in their community. What surprised many observers wasn't the message, it was the response. Some business owners reportedly began experiencing dramatic decline in customers' traffic. Video shows empty stores where there had once been long lines. Meanwhile, black-owned business in some areas reportedly increased support and new customers. For supporters of the movement, this wasn't about hate. They argued it's about ownership. It was about understanding that every dollar spent in a vote for who grows, a vote for who hires, a vote for who builds wealth, a vote for who controls the future of neighborhood. One of the biggest turning points came when individuals online began mocking the movement. Some critics claimed the effort would fail. Others argued that consumers would eventually return to old habits. Instead of discouraging supporters, those comments appeared to strengthen their resolve. Many people responded by saying that this wasn't a temporary reaction. They viewed it as a long-term economic strategy. The conversation then shifted from boycott to something much bigger: economic independency. Supporters argue that if communities can organize around politics, sports, entertainment, and social media trends, then they can certainly organize around economics. And that's where the debate becomes even more intense. Critics warn that focusing on the race in business decisions could create division. Supporters pushed back. They argued that every community in America supports its own businesses to some degree and that there is nothing wrong with intentional investing in local entrepreneurs who understand the needs of the neighborhood. Another major issue raised during the discussion was accountability. Many people questioned why businesses operating in predominantly black neighborhoods often remain silent during moments of crisis affecting those same communities. Supporters argued that economic relationships should be two-way street. If a community constantly supports a business, they believe that business could also show concern when the communities face challenges. Whether people agrees with that position or not, it's a conversation that's become harder to ignore. Perhaps the most important lesson from all of this is that collective economic action can be powerful. For years, many people underestimate what could happen if consumers coordinate their spending habits. Now, businesses across multiple industries are paying attention. The larger question isn't whether every person agrees with this movement. The larger question is whether communities truly understand the power they hold every time they open their wallets. Because at the end of the day, businesses follows customers and customers decide where the money goes. That reality may be changing the conversation in way that few people expected. What we have witnessed isn't just a debate about race, it's a debate about economic, it's a debate about ownership, and it's a debate about who benefit when community decide to build wealth from the inside out. The question now is simple. Will this momentum last, or will person eventually return to business as usual? Only time will tell. Anyway guys, what do you think about this video? Drop your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share the video to help the channel out. See you in my next video. For now, peace.